Hello everyone, welcome back to Imagine Business. I'm your host DeAndre Lee, and today I have a very exciting topic I'd like to go over, which very well could be the future of our housing, and that is the cyber homes. Let's get started. Okay everyone, so according to the Old House Web, about 85% of all the homes in the US were built before 1945. To put that in perspective, the largest TV screen you could buy in 1950 was 16 inches in diagonal, which is just slightly larger than our modern day piece of paper. To simply put it, these houses weren't built for us modern day people. They weren't built with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi in mind. They weren't built to power 100 different electrical outlets, thanks to surge protectors, and they weren't built to hold up our 85-inch TV screens. Well guys, I have good news for you. Thanks to our leading edge technology and manufacturing processes, I believe creating our very first cyber homes is actually possible. Now some of you may be asking, well, what exactly is a cyber home? Well, let me explain.
There are three things a building must have in order to be considered a cyber home. The first being renewable parts. The assembled parts of this building should be very durable. They should be able to withstand heavy winds, heavy rainfall, heavy snowfall, and they should be able to resist the extreme colds and extreme heats. We should be able to easily transport these parts into a location of our choosing, assemble the cyber home there, disassemble it, and reassemble it into another location of our choosing. 2, it should have a source of renewable energy, whether it be wind turbine, solar panel, or hydropowered. But no, this will not be our only source of electricity due to how much power we do use, but it will help lower our electricity bill, and more importantly, it should be strong enough to power the life-saving components of our house in an emergency. It should be able to power the stove and fridge, it should be able to power the HVAC unit, and it should be able to power the plumbing. And thirdly, the cyber home should come with the leading edge technology. A lot of houses nowadays use these pods by Xfinity and Google in order to cover the dead Wi-Fi spots in their house. However, the cyber home should come with pre-built Wi-Fi extenders in every room in the house. And this is where companies should really be able to diverse themselves. Amazon's version of the cyber home should come with pre-installed smart outlets in every plug of the house. Apple's version of the cyber home should be able to connect its car to its phone, to its emails, to whatever else Apple wants it to connect to. Microsoft could finally use Cortana in a way that hasn't been done yet. And King Google, their house should just be able to fly away. Okay guys, let's visualize it. Because I have a lot of respect for Elon Musk and their imagination team, I'll be using Tesla as my model. Okay, first thing first guys. To begin, the customer would already have to acquire land big enough for the company to build off of. Secondly, the company would need to add some type of supporting material into the ground in order to connect the house and ground together. When the parts generally arrive, a team of assemblers will go to that location and begin to put the levels and walls up. Remember, all these parts and materials should be renewable, so if damages were to occur, they can be sent back, fixed, and brought back. Not only that, but these pieces should be able to be assembled at the location and deassembled when need be.
Because the material must be very durable and renewable, Tesla's 30 times cold rolled stainless steel that they use in their spacecrafts and their upcoming Cybertruck would be the perfect material to use in their cyber home. When it comes to reusable energy, Tesla already has one of the best solar panel designs out there, their solar roof. Their solar roof should not only be lowering your electric bill every month, but it should also have a fully charged backup battery just in case of emergency. Another very strong and durable material Tesla could use on their doors and windows, or any other thing that they could think of, is their armor glass. This is a clear aluminum that is so strong, it supposedly can stop a bullet. Sounds too expensive. How's the average person going to pay for that? Yes, you're right. The average person will not be buying these homes. But the truth is, the average person doesn't pay $1,200 for a brand new phone either. What do? We lease it. We lease the phone at a fair price for 2 years, then we turn the phone back in and upgrade. The cyber homes can have this same concept where we lease the homes at a fair price for 5 to 10 years, we turn the homes back in, and we upgrade. Now, the money spent on the materials and parts shouldn't really be lost money because majority of the parts should be renewable. Therefore, I think it's a win-win. We can't design thousands of homes. We don't have the time for that. Yes, you're right. Most people will not be able to customize their own cyber home. It's too time consuming and too expensive. However, most people are happy from choosing between 4 different high quality smartphones. If the 5 companies I talked about today, which are all very capable of creating a cyber home, created 2 different size base models, that's already 10 high quality cyber homes we could choose from. And things such as the garage should be easily expanded if need be. And we could also include a customization model for people who have a higher budget and are willing to pay a higher price for it.
So you're telling me I'm going to have to work well past my retirement age to pay for a house that I'll never own, and I have nothing to pass on to my children?
Maybe. I think that the cyber home companies should do a retirement discount once their customers get to their retirement age. This again will ensure that they get a fair price to pay even through their retirement. And as far as your kids, the truth is 9 out of 10 times your kid does not want to live in the same town or city, let alone the same house that they grew up in. What will most likely end up happening is they're going to try to sell the house. They're going to have troubles trying to sell the house because it's older than photosynthesis. So what they'll end up doing is letting it sit there and rot or using it as a vacation home to show their kids where they grew up in and still rent out an Airbnb.
Alright guys, so I just got the probability card. The probability card will list all the pros and cons of this imagination and the likelihood of it actually happening. So here first on cons, we have privacy. A lot of people are afraid of what these big tech companies are learning about us. And to tell you the truth, we won't know exactly what's in these cyber homes. Next, we have the return on investment. It's going to cost a lot of money to build one cyber home, and a company won't see a return on that for quite a while. After that, we have laws. There are a lot of housing and land laws that might make this complicated. Finally, we have house maintenance. If something goes wrong in the house, is it on the customer or the company? Now for the pros. First and foremost, you get the latest and greatest technology out on the market built into your homes already. Next, you get a simple home buying experience. If you've bought a house recently, you know how long and hard the process could be. With this, you could just choose your cyber home online. It will be delivered to the location of your choosing and assembled there. Next, you get a safe house. You should be able to put these houses into a security mode where it will detect any suspicious activity going on. And not only that, it should come with a backup generator just in case your power goes out. Finally, you have the freedom to move. These houses will be able to be assembled and disassembled and then reassembled in another location of your choosing. The probability meter reads a perfect 50-50. So if you're someone who really loves this idea and wants to live in their own cyber house one day, go ahead and leave a like and share this with all your friends, because the only way this is going to become reality is if all the big tech companies hear us. And if you have a creative business imagination, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below, and maybe your idea would be presented here on Imagine Business. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.